Hello and welcome to the Death Battle Cast. What's up, everybody? This is gonna be a fun one. I've been looking forward to this one. Hey, I'm Ben. I'm the voice of Wiz in Death Battle, among other things. Not voices, really, but anyway, that's Chad. That's Liam. And hey, it's Luis, animation director for the show.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Where the heck did you come from?
I don't know. I've been
What are you
busy
doing here?
I've been busy, working on a lot of things behind the scenes. But I think we were talking about One Piece today, so I thought I'd jump in.
Oh, right. We say those two words, and suddenly Luis pops up. It's like, One Piece. You guys talking about One Piece?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody knows this about me, but pretty much One Piece is like my entire personality. So yeah, I love One Piece. So yeah.
So if for some reason you clicked on this without looking at the title, hey, thank you, appreciate that. But we are debating Blackbeard from One Piece, Edward Teach himself, versus Rool, King Rool, the ruler of the Kremlins. Luis will be representing Blackbeard. Liam will be representing the Rool. Does anybody call him that? Nobody calls him that.
I guess he rules over you.
It tries to. Is he a king? We'll get into it.
He's a king for sure.
He's a crown.
Just
because
you have a crown doesn't mean you're a king. But...
Yes, it does.
He's as much a king as, like, I guess Eggman is a whatever. Anyway, it is their job. It is going to be their job to convince you, yes, you watching this right now, that their characters should win in a death battle. And at the end of the show, if you're watching this live, you'll be able to vote on who should win. We do Death Battle Cast live every Tuesday at noon Central Time. If you are watching this or listening to this later on, hey, we'd love to see you in the chat when we do this live. We got a ton of posts already, a ton of people in.
Some of the people in the chat, like Ten Tails, are wilding out, saying, "Tell me," with $100 super chat. Ten Tails, there are other forms of money. Says, "Tell me the truth. Where have you guys heard of this matchup? I saw it all over Reddit, and I'm curious. What do you think about it? As I see so many people like it. PS gonna do something to surprise you guys, but gotta check something. What could you? You already surprise us all the time, Ten Tails. But
I'm pretty sure this one we've definitely seen it in Ballot Banter. Multiple times. I think that might be where I was introduced to it.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time
but
ago,
yeah,
it's got around enough that we've seen it everywhere, basically. So
yeah. It's a very fun matchup, I think.
Pirate Kings with magical fruit.
Exactly. And hey, if we talk about Blackbeard, we get a chance to maybe talk about the real life Blackbeard, who is a fucking maniac.
I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything. Yeah.
His claim to fame was that he would light his beard on fire when he would board enemy ships.
Know that. Yeah.
Like
the little things.
Edward Teach was a fucking badass. It was crazy.
Is that why he has these like ties on it that looks like matches as well?
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Yeah, he would tie his that's what he would do in real life. He would tie and have like oiled up like rags or whatever tied around his beard and light it on fire.
That's so good.
It was
like imagine that guy jumping on board your boat in like the days of peak superstition, right? You'd be like, well, fuck this.
Exactly.
Yeah, the boat's yours, my crew is yours. Just please don't do anything stupid.
Falco says, sadly, I have to miss this live for work reasons, which I prefer Rool versus Gruntilda more, but I look forward to hearing Teach's arguments, even with his Hakai and DF hacks against Rool's Banandium root hacks. Yeah?
We can talk about those Banandium root hacks later, too.
Ooh, yeah. Does that come into play? That'll be interesting.
Well, we'll get there.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I haven't played Bonanza yet, so I have to piece together.
Oh, really?
Man.
I don't have a Switch 2, and I would need more games to justify that purchase.
I don't have a Switch 2, but I love Donkey Kong so much that I couldn't wait, so I just kind of watched it. I watched the whole game.
Gotcha. You manifested a Switch 2.
Yeah, and then I just looked at the game and then I just grabbed control and just pretended I was playing.
Yeah. Little
I-
sibling.
You just
I
like
think-
little brothered the whole game. Like, it's like, here's a controller. I swear you're playing.
Yeah.
I think Bonanza's worth buying a Switch 2 for. Also,
Yeah.
price of the Switch 2 is only going to go up.
Yeah.
Fucking, I mean, it's going to be harder and harder for them to get those like memory chips and RAM and things like that. Like
Yeah, especially
Steam,
they use
the new
DDR5.
Steam console,
Right.
whatever, is already basically canceled because they just can't afford to make it. It's not basically canceled, but it's like delayed for who knows how long because they just can't afford to make it. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if every console just like bumps
this
up
'cause
like $50
NVIDIA
to $100.
Is like not doing okay because they want to do data centers.
It's because of all the AI bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gatekeeping the industry essentially. But anyway, yeah. So just saying, it's probably gonna go. I don't know. Maybe it won't.
Fuck.
But I'm not any sort of like expert on that sort of thing. But that's
Yeah.
what I see.
Hey, but if
Bonanza's
the AI
pretty
bubble bursts, you know how cheap RAM's gonna be because everyone's gonna try to get rid of that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so cheap, dude. It's gonna be so good.
Pop this bubble.
We could spend like an hour talking about that, but we got to get into
Yeah.
the fun stuff, which is Pirate King versus Pirate King. So, and I know we got some other super chats I think that we can get to, but real quick, let's actually like at least set up this matchup. And I know Luis, you mentioned you wanted to talk something about Blackbeard. But
Yeah.
before we do that, how about we start with the introduction of King K. Rool from Liam. So Liam, give us the just quick basic rundown of K. Rool.
Yeah, he's the king of Crocodile Isle. He is like the king of the Kremlings. He's a big fucking fat crocodile guy. He likes to slap his belly, which is like made of metal.
It's big belly.
And he is the like eternal nemesis to Donkey Kong, essentially, and is always harassing him and stealing his bananas and being a huge crocodile dick about everything. Just so annoying. He's just incredibly powerful. He scales to Donkey Kong. There was like, wondering in the past about, oh, does he scale to Donkey Kong because he only fought him in Donkey Kong Country, and now with Bonanza they fight. He absolutely does. He's one of the strongest characters in the sort of lighter Mario kind of verse, I guess. And he's just a powerhouse that's going to be able to just rip apart Blackbeard. Blackbeard himself is very powerful, but he's not capable of standing up to King K. Rool and all of his cartoony bullshit.
Huh.
And he
Yes.
can sing.
And he can sing. Yep. Yeah.
All right.
And he has
In
plot
one very
manipulation.
specific iteration, he can kind of
Yeah,
sing.
You gotta bring it up.
In one very specific iteration that I do not recommend you ever touch or look at. Okay, Luis, let's talk about Blackbeard. And I
So
know there's going to be some odd stuff that we're going to have to like work around in order to incorporate Blackbeard, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. So Marshall D. Teach, also known as Blackbeard, is the captain and now admiral of the Blackbeard Pirates. So he and one of the Junkos of the sea. So one of the strongest characters in One Piece and future Pirate King, obviously. And I would strongly argue that he's one of the strongest characters in One Piece, if not the strongest character, because all the things that he has been able to do within the world of One Piece. He's the only character that has 2 devil fruit powers, one that negates devil fruits and one that creates earthquakes. And he's also able to command. It commands a huge fleet of characters that are like one of the top tier characters from the world of One Piece. He was able to even harm Shanks in his prime. He's well, and I think that once we get around all his devil fruits and how they work, and even talking about a little bit about what devil fruits are and how they're made, I think that we'll have a strong argument that Blackbeard has what it takes to beat King K. Rool.
All right.
I want to add that like Blackbeard is like the only one that's an actual pirate.
Yes, the only
Like,
character
he's-
that actually
He's
acts like a
the
pirate.
only pirate.
There's pirates. What do you
very-
mean? I thought every character in One Piece is a pirate.
There's like low tier pirates that are like the stormtroopers, and they're like actual pirates, and then everybody above that is like a shonen superhero. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you get to Blackbeard, and he's actually a pirate that behaves and acts like a pirate. He lives on Pirate Island, which has a big pirate skull on it.
Yeah.
He gets booty and grog, and he looks like a pirate. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
his biggest feat, is
most-
that he's an actual pirate.
Most crews in One Piece are more so just treasure hunters or mercenaries, not
Yeah.
like straight up pirates.
Yeah.
Luffy's
He's
Tom
just a
Sawyer. Like, can we move on?
stereotypical pirate. They're all still
Yeah.
pirates.
No,
Also,
they're
Straight
not.
Tiger
Luffy's
Reed-
not a pirate.
no.
Luffy is not a
Luffy's not a
fucking pirate.
pirate.
He does not raid villages. He does not
No.
fuck people up. Like Luffy's
No.
not. I mean, he fucks
Yeah.
people up, but he doesn't like intentionally be violent towards people in order to just get money, right?
Yeah.
I guess he might think the One Piece is money. Never mind. I guess he's a pirate.
So,
Well,
it's perfect time though to read Cody's super chat, which said, "This battle is rated R, so like a normal death battle because
Yeah.
of death, but now more punny." Thank you so much, Cody.
I think
we can
I think-
time out people, right? For like an hour.
Actually, I think we can
Yeah.
time out people for a minute, which is hilarious. But I think what makes Blackbeard so
Banned.
interesting is that he's just like Luffy, but completely opposite, right? So like he wants to, he has ambitions. He and he has dreams, and he cares about what he wants to do, right? But like the ways that he's trying to do it is completely opposite from how Luffy would do it, right? So he's, he plans things out. He's like, he has a grand plan, and everything that he does is like calculated, basically. So like, he didn't want to. He said like, he said himself that he wouldn't do anything at all if he didn't find the treasure, the devil fruit that he wants, right?
Okay.
So,
Wait.
Blackbeard is a coward. Like
Yeah.
where Luffy is like a brave fighter, Blackbeard
Yeah.
is a coward who meticulously schemes and essentially sets up situations where a character is like at their weakest, or he can like
Yeah.
mobilize forces and essentially fuck people over. And that's how he's like,
Is that cowardly
used
or
his
just
empire.
smart?
no, it's smart.
Well,
It's smart.
I mean, it's like
is
a mix
smart.
of both, right?
Yeah, but like, that's the
Um,
thing about Blackbeard. Like he has goals along the way, right? So he wanted to become like part of the Seven Warlords, which then lead to being able to hunt Ace, and then which led to the Marineford war happening, which led to him getting Whitebeard's devil fruit. Everything he does from the very beginning of the series is completely calculated. So he's not gonna let a little crocodile man get in the way of getting becoming
wanna-
Pirate King.
To be fair,
Break
he's
this
a
out
large
too soon.
crocodile, man.
He's a big crocodile.
A very
when I
large
say-
crocodile.
When I say he's a coward, I mean like when he's in combat and he's fighting somebody and that person like is able to resist him better than he was anticipating, he is a complete coward. Like when he fights Ace like burns him with fire, Ace's fucking devil fruit that he knew he had. He
Yeah.
gets hit by fire and he falls on his back and is like kicking his legs up into the air and going, "Ah!"
Okay,
I
that's
think that is
different from.
slander. I think it's actually good characterization, but
I
like,
don't-
it
I don't
is
think
worth
that's-
mentioning that-
Yeah, but I don't think that's coward, right? Because he's taking it. He's not like, oh, run away. You know what I mean? Like he's like actually continues to fight against Ace throughout that, right? So I wouldn't call him a coward. I just mean probably, like because of his devil fruit, I believe. If I could be wrong, but because of devil fruit, he feels pain more than usual. Like the dark.
I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't.
I-
Think, I don't
I-
think that's the case. I
That's-
just think that I don't even mean this as slander. I'm just saying that
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's an important part of Blackbeard's character is the opposite of Luffy. Luffy
Mhm.
will like grit his teeth and resist anything. Blackbeard himself is like not one to
No.
jump straight into a fight without thinking it through. Whereas K. Rool is a big fucking crocodile that I mean also does not prefer like combat. He also uses his military forces in the same way. Very strange to refer to the Kremlings as military forces, but they are.
They kind of are, yeah. That's why I was like,
they
I don't know
are.
if he's really a king. It's more comparable to Eggman in that way, right? Because he's
More like
just
a
got.
warlord.
I guess they
I
kind of
mean-
like worship him, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like a crocodile
so.
cult.
He's a god kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with a
'Cause,
K,
like,
right? Crocodile cult. Yeah.
One of the funniest parts of not to get into too many spoilers for Bonanza. I mean, I guess Bonanza's been out for a little bit now. But one of the things that happens in Bonanza is once you discover that K. Rool is down there and is after the Bandanium route, you go to a layer where the Kremlings have been sort of like trapped for a long time, for years, and they've like built this shrine to K. Rool that is this massive statue, and they're like praying to him in front of it. It's like really bizarre. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I do want to talk about a little bit about the darkness fruit, right? Because that devil fruit that Blackbeard has is able to negate devil fruit powers, right? It's able to attract people that has devil fruit and negate it, right? And I think, in my opinion, that's one of the things that we want to see collide between King K. Rool and Tish, right? Be able to see what happens when those interact. And I want to make the argument that devil fruits are actually Toon Force as well, because the idea of devil fruits, and said by Vegapunk, is that it's people's dreams manifested, right? So I want to fly. I want to be able to create fire, right? And then those manifest as devil fruit powers. So I truly believe that because of that, it's the same as Bugs Bunny going, I hope I can take a hammer out of my ass and then start hitting people. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I mean, think,
look at Luffy gear, 3 or 4, whatever it was.
It's literally Toon Force, right? So like, I truly believe that devil fruit is the same idea as Toon Force. So anything that King K. Rool would do that is Toon Force could be negated by Blackbeard.
Okay,
that's why
I definitely don't agree with. But
I 100% agree with that.
Real quick, just to sort of piggyback on that, do we know the origin of devil fruits, or is that still a mystery in the series?
We know
like how they're made.
We know that from Vegapunk hypothesizes that they are dreams made into reality in the form of fruit. Beyond that, it's not super clear.
Vegapunk, by the way, is the smartest person of the entire world of One Piece. So if anyone would know what devil fruit is, it would be Vegapunk. So
okay, I actually did want to talk about this. So I disagree that it would negate like anything K. Rool can do. I think that's a ridiculous stretch. But I do. One of the reasons why I think this matchup is fun is because of how it interacts. Is because they both have wish-granting fruits, right? Like K. Rool has the crystal banana, which is in King of Swing.
Crystal coconut.
Crystal coconut is in the TV show. The crystal banana is in King of Swing. And then the banandium root that he gets in Bonanza, which are both wish-granting magical fruits. And kind of one of the reasons why I think this matchup is interesting and why I would want to see it like animated is because I think that there's an argument you could make that because those are wish-granting fruits, the Yami Yami no Mi would be able to negate, or at least like partially negate, the K. Rool's like powers. Like when he transforms into the King of Rot with the crystal, with the banandium root, that he could like negate that, which is also something that sort of happens in the boss fight against K. Rool. So I think that actually is an argument. Anything that K. Rool can do, that's complete bullshit. But the fruits themselves, like what he gets from those fruits themselves, I actually think so. I don't think it matters ultimately, because I think that like even base K. Rool would be able to just rip fucking Blackbeard a new asshole. But I do think that point is interesting. I was kind of thinking of saving it for the end, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think that also giving King K. Rool the banandium root is kind of bullshit, because he, first of all, when he went to go get the banandium root, he got stuck there for 20 years, by the way. Like, and the only reason he was able to get out was because Donkey Kong showed up with Pauline, and then free him from his prison. So like giving him the banana, and he doesn't keep it by the end of the game.
Would
so like
100% give K. Rool the banandium root for an episode. Like totally. It's like this new form that he gets in the boss fight. He loses it, yeah, but that's like every boss fight. Like, does Bowser keep the big cat? Whatever, regardless, but also you would need it to set up the like devil fruit canceling thing. No, absolutely. But we can talk about all of that. Again, sure. I don't think it's necessary.
And I mean, if like Blackbeard's devil fruit power is going to cancel it out anyway, then I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Right.
So
well, you'd want
it kind of works out
to show him doing it. whatever.
Oh, like in an actual
Uh,
death battle? Well, yeah. If
yeah,
we could
yeah.
find a way to bring it
Yeah.
in without it, like, breaking the matchup, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Chronos says I don't think you guys could realistically do this battle. Blackbeard only has like 3 significant moments in the series.
Oh, yes, but like, well, I mean, no, not really, because he does a lot of
Has
things
more than
actually.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
has
has
a
more than
lot
enough
of things that he
to-
has done in the series. It's just
Yeah.
most of the stuff that he has done is off screen. So we don't actually see how he does it, but he's able to actually win against Ace. He was able to steal Whitebeard's Silver Fruit. He was able to fight against Law and win, which is like these are characters that are like in the same level. Like Law is in the same
His
level
fights
as
are off screen.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
fights are on screen. The
Yeah.
way that they end specifically, and
Yeah.
you don't need to like reach to see how he beat Ace. You
Yeah.
show him like using the darkness to cancel out the fire. And I'm just like he won the clash. Like that's what happened.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me talk about King K. Rool and what he can do.
Yeah. Sure.
So King K. Rool is I mentioned that he's one of the strongest characters in the sort of greater Mario verse. So he is consistently portrayed as physically stronger than Donkey Kong. In all of their boss fights, Donkey Kong wins by sort of a war of attrition, whittling him down. King K. Rool is almost always capable of killing Donkey Kong in like one hit, either like in Donkey Kong Country with like regular hits like that, or by powering up with the Crystal Banana and able to like kill him in one hit. He has the highest attack power. There's like an attack power rating in like King of Swing. He has the highest attack power out of the entire cast. When he's in Mario Sluggers, the baseball game, he is tied for highest batting power with Bowser and PD Piranha. So you can see that he's like in the that tier of strength. PD Piranha seems like a bit of a sneak, but Bowser, yeah, I think that makes sense. In Donkey Kong 64, at the end of his boss fight, first of all, he's fucking gigantic. I forget if there's an explanation for why he's the size of a building.
In
at
which
the end
one?
of that, but he
Donkey Kong
in
64.
64.
Yeah, he just kind of is. Because he isn't
massive,
earlier
yeah.
in the game. He just kind of
No,
becomes larger.
he's just big and he has big old boxing gloves. The
Yeah.
only Kong that's able to physically stand up to him is Chunky Kong, who is like a stronger Kong than Donkey Kong. It actually took all of the Kongs to beat K. Rool like collectively in 64. He scales to obviously characters like I mean, I don't know why I phrased it like that, which would make him, because he's stronger than Donkey Kong, that would mean that he scales to like Donkey Kong's Moon Punch when he's able to knock like the smaller Mario-sized, not Mario-sized, but Mario Moon out of orbit, the classic feat. Diddy, by the way, if you're playing as Diddy, he does the same thing with like a headbutt. Instead of a punch, he like his jetpack malfunctions and he falls and does a headbutt and knocks it out, which is more impressive, I feel, even though it's Diddy.
It's right as you brought up the moon, Tony Sonic and chat's like, just bring up the moon punch already. We don't need the sports games.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just establishing like that he's confident.
Establishing that he's stronger than DK.
Yeah. That's some crazy stuff. Like the fact that the moon
Also,
feats.
I have more.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. If only there was something that Blackbeard could do that is at the same level as, I don't know, a moon feat. Maybe something with like, I don't know, Whitebeard's Devil Fruit, where he's able to create earthquakes that are felt around the entire planet on One Piece. Which, by the way, is like I'm just gonna say 10 to 20 times bigger because I don't know the actual number, but it's like gigantic, and it's like it's said to be felt throughout the entire world of One Piece. So we're talking about a character that is on that level fighting against a big crocodile, and like let's just talk about how Blackbeard is able to attract characters into his hand using the Black Vortex attack with his darkness fruit. So like, what's stopping him from dragging him in, hitting him with a really big hit with Whitebeard's Devil Fruit, and that's it, game over.
Well, unfortunately, that's not as strong as K. Rool or Donkey Kong are at their max. In the Barrel Blast game, which I brought up.
Do not bring up Barrel Blast like it's like I gotcha.
Barrel Blast, this like rocket powered barrel, which in one of the stages can fly past like other planets and stars. Like the racetrack is literally traveling past other planets and stars. Characters in Mario, like Mario himself, and obviously would include Donkey Kong, can survive being sucked into black holes like in Mario Party, can react to like stars traveling across the universe. I wanted to say this for the end, but you wanted to jump. You wanted to jump to the big feats. We can jump to the big feats. React to like stars moving at like massively faster than light speed, survive planets being blown up. They are much more
Okay.
powerful.
We're jumping real far.
yeah, we're going crazy.
And he's got a
Everyone
gun.
fucking wanted to
Well, you know, like,
planet taking fate.
Are we surviving a black hole doesn't mean that he can escape a black hole though. So
No,
Blackbeard
being
is
able
able
to be in a rocket that can move faster than light means that he can escape a black hole. Also, Blackbeard's like
You're suggesting that in a fight like
black hole.
You're suggesting in a fight like this, he would have his barrel at any point to take it out of his ass like a cartoon character.
We tend to give characters their arsenals in death battles.
This is just we're talking about a character that can drag people into himself and then manifest a black hole and put them inside his devil fruit and able to like shoot them out in pieces, like all the rubble in pieces and stuff. So like we're like being able to survive a black hole doesn't mean that you can escape it. And how are you going to escape a devil fruit? Like
wait, what is this power of Blackbeard's? Can you go over that?
Yes, he's able to, using his darkness fruit, he's able to suck up like not only like rubble and debris, but he can also suck in people into his devil fruit, into like I would say like a pocket dimension basically.
So he creates a darkness black hole essentially.
Yeah. And let's keep in mind that this power, whenever anything is touching it, it negates any kind of like cartoon shenanigans, any kind of like, you know, devil fruit stuff. So
it counts as the devil fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. This is how he beat Ace, right?
And then
well, it was a clash between his the darkness and his devil fruit, and yeah, he was able to defeat him that way.
To be clear,
Okay.
it doesn't counter like any like supernatural abilities at all. It counters devil fruits. Like when he touches Ace can't shoot fire, but Ace can still hit him with superhuman strength and like knock him back, because it doesn't affect like anything that sort of is super powered. It just stops devil fruits specifically, which is why I'm talking about like I think it could potentially negate, at least when he's touching. He has to physically touch you to negate your powers. He can still like shoot. You can still like shoot stuff at you, but then he could do like a darkness thing and like block it, for instance. It's not really like the black hole thing isn't. It's the name of the attack, but it isn't like literally a spatial like black hole. It's just a massive darkness that he surrounds you.
But he can pull things into it.
Yeah, he pull things into it, and then, but like he's.
What happens to the things that are pulled into it?
Yeah.
Hang on. What happens to the things that are pulled into it? Luis,
it's not.
Go ahead, Liam.
It's not clear. It's not. When he does it to Whitebeard, he throws a big curtain over it so we don't see what's happening. And Whitebeard is dead at this point. After the curtain is removed, Whitebeard is still there, but now Blackbeard has absorbed Whitebeard's devil fruit. And so the actual process is not 100% clear yet.
But the way that it is portrayed, he's able to suck things up. Can't like stop using his devil fruit and use it later, and then spit everything else out. So like, how do you explain that other than a pocket dimension where everything is in, and then he can throw it out whenever he wants?
Okay, so he has some element of control over what's inside the darkness, essentially. He can absorb its power or cut it up, shoot it out, whatever.
At the very least, it's like a shot back. It can suck in and then it can reverse and spit out. We know that for sure.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Also, thanks everybody for all the super chats. I've been reading them and clocking them, but y'all have been wilding out. I've got like 3 pages, and I haven't.
Yeah, we'll get into some super chats in a little bit. We also have some stuff to talk about regarding like the new episode that just came out, Cell versus Metal Sonic, because holy shit, that episode's going crazy, and there's some stuff there that we want to talk about. But I want to before we jump into that, I want to just like kind of like lock down what we're talking about with this thing. So this power is somewhat unclear at this point in the series, right? Presumably it's going to be, because I know Blackbeard's kind of being built up to be one of the main rivals for end game Luffy.
He's
to
going to be the main
potentially-
rival. He's going to be the main rival. Everybody says Emu. It's not Emu. It's Blackbeard. It's going to be Blackbeard. That's how he ends.
I agree. It's not Emu.
You heard it here. We'll see. Yeah. So theoretically, does that mean Blackbeard is the series going to end with Blackbeard getting Gear 5? Like he pulls in Luffy and then he becomes Gear 5 or something like that? Is that possible?
Wait, how is he becoming Kirby now?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, because that's what he did with Whitebeard, right? So like, yeah, he's basically got Kirby's power.
Yeah. He's only done it. He's only done it once, and I don't believe that he is able to use his like the Whitebeard Devil Fruit. He's not able to use it on his other hand. At least I haven't seen that happening. It's always been like one hand is his Darkness Fruit and one hand is the Whitebeard Fruit. At least that's what it seems like it.
Yeah.
Well, then his legs will become Luffy.
I mean, it could happen. Who knows? You know.
Yeah.
There's a theory
interesting.
that you can get like that either the Yami Yami no Mi is actually the like Davy Jones fruit, or that there's a Davy Jones thing that's going to happen or something like that. Because that's what I believe that's what the D stands for. Is Davy Jones, I think.
In Monkey D. Luffy?
Yeah, like the D family is like
his full name is going to be Monkey Davy Jones Luffy.
No, I don't think it's that. There's a connection there. I forget the lore. Let me tell you, it's fucking over 1,000 chapters. This shit, and every chapter is so fucking dense. The panels, I'm just reading a book at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the longest like release schedule for like individual chapters of a book ever, except for maybe Game of Thrones. So
I wanted to talk about K. Rool's blunderbuss. Can I talk about his blunderbuss?
Yeah.
Well, I
sure.
want to talk about it too. Let's jump into some of the stuff we want to talk about regarding the episode, and then we'll come back and talk about K. Rool's boomstick. So if you guys haven't seen it, Cell vs. Metal Sonic came out. That was wild. Got over 1 million views in less than 10 hours. Publicly, it didn't catch up until about 11 hours, but like in the back end, it shows like views as they're coming in, and we got 1 million views in less than 10 hours, which is crazy. Yeah. But one of the things that we announced during it was that we're bringing back pitch calls, which is like, Chad, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. So Ben and I have had everybody at Sam too. We've had an absolute blast from the Kickstarter, getting to meet with y'all and learn about your matchups. It was a really good time, and we saw a lot of people being like, "I really wish I could have gotten one," or because some people shared their videos, and so we're like, okay, well, let me see if we can work that into our schedule. So we looked at it. We're like, okay, we're at a time where we're like, I think we can take that on. So we'll see how this goes. And then y'all bought them all in less than an hour. So. That was cool. And I saw a few super chats asking about that and the restock. And so here's the thing. We started with a smaller quantity just to be like, hey, let's see how this goes. We're gonna get through those. And then we saw obviously there's demand for more. So we will work it into the schedule. We'll keep you guys updated on when we can release some more of those. And I think what we'll do next time too, because I saw a lot of people be like just it was gone that quick. We'll probably window them for website members. So if you're a member of deathbattle.gg, we'll probably give each tier like kind of their own first call window, and then that way, you guys could hopefully get a chance before it goes public again. But yeah, thank you so much. The other thing about those two, just like full transparency, y'all, you may have noticed we haven't had a sponsor on the last 2 episodes of Death Battle. I can tell you the pitch calls were a huge help to us in kind of offsetting that. Like all of the pitch calls and stuff, it was going directly to supporting Death Battle, the show. So
yeah, I mean, if you guys have been watching Cast for a while, you probably have heard me talk about how like people have brought up in chat, like, well, you guys should bring pitch calls back. And I've responded with, yeah, that'd be cool, but like, I don't want it to be less than like less expensive than it was in the Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter was already a $300 reward on the Kickstarter. And I don't like the whole idea of the Kickstarter is it's not like a store to buy anything, right? People were pledging $300 to the Kickstarter, not theoretically, not because they specifically wanted to pitch, but because they wanted to support Death Battle, coming back, right? Yeah, a lot of you guys watching this right now are probably among those people. So just putting up the pitches by themselves to me felt like, I don't know, man, like that feels like a lot. But since it's tied into the website, and especially like if it's tied to memberships or anything like that with the website's kind of like our own private Patreon, essentially. So it kind of accomplishes the same thing. Everything, all of the any sort of payment to get a pitch goes directly to funding Death Battle, right? So it works the same way. It's kind of like our new approach to the Kickstarter idea, I guess.
Yeah, also, sorry, third degree of the super chat says, I'll bet they ran out so fast because 10 Tails and Bread God with their bottomless pockets bought several of them. Hey, but I'll tell you what. So Ben and I took on a larger quantity, but then, we wanted to have Sam and Liam available as well, but I talked to them, and since it sold out so fast, they were down to do more. So just so you guys know, I am updating it right now. The Sam and Liam pitch calls, I added 10 more. So if you were one of the people that wanted to pitch to Sam and Liam, Godspeed, they're updated right now.
Surprise, Liam.
No, I cleared it with him.
What? 10 more.
Yeah, I responded like something like that.
And then Mega said, "Oh my god, no sponsors. Are you guys okay?" Yeah, I mean, like, it's just the beginning of the year is always a little bit slower for like advertising dollars and stuff, and it happens. And a lot of people like to sponsor in podcasts, and then we have to go do the whole song and dance about like, no, but this is what it's not a podcast, but it's going to get a lot of views, and if it's the right product, like it'll really resonate with our audience. It happens. Ideally, we're always sold out, but also, hey, things happen, and we run a business, so we pivot and find new ways to help keep the show going. And the pitch calls were a great way to do that. So thank you for purchasing them, and we'll keep you guys updated on when there are more, aside from the 10 I just added to Sam and Liam. DeathBattle.pg. What?
Okay. People were saying that it's sold out. It doesn't look like it's completely sold out yet. Yeah. You should be able to see them
1 minute
now if you go to deathmetal.gg.
There's no way.
So I was like, sold out in a minute? I don't know, guys. That seems like kind of crazy. Yeah, you'll find that at deathmetal.gg.
Yeah, they're there.
Okay.
It's just you might have to refresh your cache or something. I don't know.
Yeah. And this is specifically for Liam and Sam's pitch calls.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Chad and I already have like a ton, so we can't really. Because we also have to like schedule all this stuff out, and it's just a time sink at this point. But again, we really are excited to hear a bunch of new pitches, especially since like now a lot of people like we've had the initial run of pitches, so now a lot of people like kind of know what they're getting into, and I'm sure we're gonna have some like crazy ideas come up, which is gonna be fun. What's up, Chad?
Yeah. Speaking of that with the scheduling, so yeah, we're in the process of going through that. So just make sure that you're watching your email that you associated with your order. That's how we will contact you with scheduling options, and we'll get that all figured out. So I'm gonna say give us a week or two. I don't have an official timeline, but give us like a week or two while we get this sorted, so we can start getting people scheduled and all that stuff. So you should have a little digital thing of like, yeah, here's a pitch call that I made for y'all. So.
Yes. Yeah. Holy shit. It sold out way faster than we ever could have expected, because of course it did. You guys keep doing this to us. Why are we ever expecting this to not happen? So we gotta like catch up a little bit. But yeah, we'll reach out to you guys very soon. Okay. So real quick, just to get through the next couple things before we jump over back into the blunderbuss talk. If you guys haven't been watching our ballot banters, we have one coming up tomorrow. We do ballot banters live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central. And I think we just wrapped up, or we are about to wrap up the first Galaxy banter. I can't remember specifically, but we're about to jump into the second like banter list, which is very exciting. We also have tomorrow a fireside chat at 5 p.m. Central. And fireside chats are members only live streams that we do on the Death Battle channel, where we just kind of hang out with you guys for like an hour or two and just chat about whatever. So if you guys are able to join us for Fireside Chat tomorrow, would love to have you. We also have 2 other channels that are kind of, we're kind of building out right now. You might have seen at the end of Cell vs. Metal Sonic a link to go check out a Beerus vs. Galaxia fight clip, essentially. And that is our channel, Death Battle Zero. It's effectively, the idea of it is to put up shorter clips of Death Battle. It's kind of like a Death Battle clips channel, I suppose. But it's a great channel to like send to friends or anybody who you think might, be interested in Death Battle, but like they look at the long run time of like Cell vs. Metal Songs, like 25 fucking minutes, and they're like, I don't have time for that. Well, send them for the fight clip from Death Battle Zero, and maybe that'll get them interested in actually watching the longer form version.
Also, we're trying to get it monetized. Go over there and watch like all the videos. Do me a favor. Thank you.
Do us a solid, please.
Yeah, that's all that matters. We just want that money. No, and then Nightly Brew is our D&D and tabletop gaming channel, which the most recent like Blood on the Clock Tower video is kind of taking off at the moment, which is awesome because that is such a fun episode. So definitely check that out. We just finished up our Tomb of Horrors sort of trilogy on that channel, and we're actually going to have a live stream this Friday on the Nightly Brew channel that kind of goes over the Tomb of Horrors like series in the dungeon, because a lot of these guys, if you watched it, a lot of them like tried to do some weird stuff with the dungeon and couldn't figure out some of the puzzles, and I want to like reveal what they almost accomplished and what almost fucking annihilated them, because there's a lot of both.
Yeah, I'm very interested in what would have happened if we had done this, and then you'd be like, that I'm very excited to.
In particular, there is a very specific gate that Austin was like really trying to figure out and ended up getting one of his characters killed. I'm excited to tell you all about that. So we are doing that live stream this Friday at 1 p.m. Central. And we're just gonna kind of go through the dungeon, and I'm gonna reveal to these guys how close they were to one, solving the dungeon way faster, and two, just getting TPK'd multiple times.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, that is this Friday, 1 p.m. That'll be on the Nightly Brew channel.
Yeah.
All right.
Ben, I know we got to get
lots of
back into it, but we have an update from MacGyver. So Chase Hillkill says, "Hey, chat, update on Mac A-Team. MacGyver's creator sent me back an email with an official verdict on who would win. So just saying, you should probably email him. I think he'd be open to working with you guys." And you're not going to tell me what he said?
Yeah, wait. No, we got to keep it a mystery. Right?
All right.
We got to talk to him.
The pitch is sold out, by the way. Just
Okay,
to let you guys
well,
know. So
Thank you.
Of course
There
it
was-
is.
There was
Of course they
10
are.
more. So we'll let you
Okay.
guys know.
We're gonna have to figure out a way. I mean, oh my god, we'll figure out a way to the next time we do it. We'll have more. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Jeez. Oh my god. All right. I know there's a couple super chats we probably want to get to, but I don't want to like stay away from K-Rool versus Blackbeard for too long. So we'll jump back to super chats in a bit. Shotguns, blunderbusses.
Here's a big
Let's
old
talk about
gun.
them.
yeah.
It's a big old fat gun. It shoots out big old cannonballs.
That's nice.
actually it. That's actually it for the blunderbuss. I just think it's fun. You can make cannonballs like that rain from the sky. Well, yeah, I'll get to the one in Bonanza because he has a souped up version of Bonanza. He can turn invisible for some reason. He can teleport. One of my favorite abilities I've ever seen on a character I've covered on Death Battle Cast is that if he's tired and getting his butt kicked, he can fake the credit roll, which he does at the end of Donkey Kong Country. He just summons the credits to start rolling. And
Wait, is this the power that we're attributing to K-Rool himself? That he has that
this
power?
is what he does. This is what he does. I'm just saying.
So
and
fourth
then
wall breaking
gives him
a little
enough
bit?
time to like, yeah, gives him enough time to rest and recover, and then go kick some ass.
It happens in Bonanza too. It's like so fucking hype.
Oh,
It's so
does?
good.
Oh,
yeah. It's so fucking good.
Oh, because I bet, yeah. Then, like, if you had played the country, you'd be like, I know that this is a lie.
I mean,
this is
it does
telepathic.
like the credits come up and it's all Kremling names, right? So it's like,
right. You're like,
producer
oh.
Clonk, game tester Crumble, things like that.
Yeah.
So I guess there's some sort of association. Does he set that up ahead of time? Like, how does that work?
It seems like an
no
act of
idea.
desperation thing because he's pretty cocky, like, oh man,
This is plot manipulation.
it's crazy that has happened twice.
Yeah.
consistent. He's also like a mechanical genius. He has like equipment like the helipack, which can like fly really fast. It's like a little like kind of like a propeller thing, but it moves super fast. He made Chaos, which is this like AI robot monstrosity out of pots and pans. So he is, at least when it comes to like building stuff, he is a genius. And of course, as we talked about, or mentioned briefly before, the crystal banana and the banandium root. The crystal banana, when he eats it, he grows to be absolutely gigantic. He can kill Donkey Kong in one hit. He just passively creates storms just by being there. He can grow. All right, I said that already. He can summon meteors and bombs. He breathes fireballs. And then the banandium root allows him, it grants him any wish he wants, which I wouldn't extend that power just generally. I would just say like it allows him to do what he did in Bonanza, which is become the king of rot. It was just where he turns everything around him into banana mush. Like he escapes into New Donk City, and then like reality warps the entire city to be both Kremlingified and also like mushified. And he's gonna do that to like the entire planet. And he can just like shoot like toxic mush out of like every orifice of his body. I don't know why I said it like that.
What the
Okay.
He's the mush master. And it makes him really strong.
The mush
so
hold on,
yeah.
real quick.
Wonderful.
So, a couple of things, because I want to don't want to go too far away from the credits thing. First of all, if we do this, if we use K. Rool in a death battle, we absolutely have to do like a fake out KO, but
For
that
sure.
goes to like a
I've
Kremlin
wanted to
version
do
of
that for a
Wiz and
while.
Boomstick talking.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
But Kremlin
but
doesn't do it.
yeah, wow, that was you know, like, oh, it'd be so funny. Okay, but listen, then this is very interesting. A floating shopping list says if he rolls the credits, then Blackbeard wins off screen.
Yeah, that is my favorite thing about this. This isn't you know, Crocodile versus Blackbeard Pirate or whatever. This is the power to fake an ending versus the power to one-shot somebody off screen. What happens when the credits start rolling and we cut away from K. Rool? What happens? Like if Blackbeard could like black hole up Whitebeard after Whitebeard's dead or whatever, why wouldn't he be doing that to K. Rool off screen while he's watching this weird ass credit scroll go up and having an existential crisis as like text appears in the reality? Like, so what happens when we cut away from K. Rool's knocked out body?
We cut back to K. Rool having bitten down into Blackbeard and then doing the death roll thing that crocodiles like to do. And like drowning him in mush.
Just a barrel rolling down.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. We don't really have to imagine it. What happens? We can just watch it. Why don't we just watch it?
What?
What?
Yeah, I did it.
Wait, what? What are you talking?
Oh, I am Blackbeard. Oh, big belly. Oh, I'm going to fight you, King K. Rool. Oh, what? I have a big belly too. I am King K. Rool. What? Do you know that I am actually level 5 head, and you're going to lose if you fight me? Oh, no way, you cannot win because I am Crocodile and I can win against you. Oh, you forgot about one important thing. What did I forget? Tell me now. First of all, you're stupid. Second of all, I win every fight if it's off screen. Oh, fuck. You're right. I will now use my devil fruit to turn everything black, and then now you can't win. No. That's my catchphrase I always say. Game over, man. I win. Have a rotten day.
Blue cinema.
The
And
fucking,
yes,
the fucking
Yes.
cube of darkness coming down like a reboot game was just.
And
oh
you're-
my God.
you're probably wondering, yes, I did voice Blackbeard, and you are right. That voice is familiar. King K. Rool is actually Donald Glover. Insane. Yes, we got him.
For the record, none of us knew that was coming, or I didn't know that was coming.
I had no fucking idea. I was like, what are you talking about?
So I don't know why
well, I
we're
guess
doing
we
a
don't need to
poll.
make the episode. We got it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go, guys. You're welcome.
Yeah,
As
go
you can see,
Yeah,
3D
go
pipes
check
are in
out
good
Jumpin'
hands.
Jet's YouTube channel. See more quality
Yeah.
animations like that.
Yeah. This is all just an advertisement for my channel, by the way. So check it out.
Stories of a Satyr death metal budget must be really bad. Yeah, guys, we need to buy more pitch calls
pitch
for that,
calls?
so we can improve that.
As you can see, 3D fights are in good hands. So
Sonic says, "All Donald Glover wasn't expecting that casting choice." Yeah, apparently Donald Glover is the voice of Yoshi in the Mario movie.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else?
Yeah, that's
Yoshi
who else
talk?
did you cast as Yoshi? He says Yoshi.
yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
that's fair.
He also said, no, he says hippity hop too.
What? They're making him actually talk? I was kidding.
No, well, I was talking about.
I really hope we watch the movie and Yoshi just straight up says like full sentences and just like, "Hello, Mario and Yoshi."
Yo, what's up, guys?
And it's just Donald Glover's voice. Like no
Yeah, right,
attempt
yeah.
to be like.
Excellent fight, Mario.
Yeah. That's
Great
two.
job.
That's two animals that he voices now. That's crazy. In just a week.
What's
Anyway.
the other one?
Oh yeah,
King K. Rool.
Clearly.
Oh, King K. Rool. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Anyways, yeah, I don't think I have to say anything else. I think that my arguments are sound, and I think you can start the poll right now. Honestly, you can start.
Well, Chad, are there any super chats that we missed that you want to cover?
Man, I mean, there's so many that I am a little overwhelmed by what to bring up. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's see. Oh God. A lot of people are excited about the pitch calls and then them selling out. That's cool. Thank you. I found some. I'm trying to go back. Y'all went crazy today. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a good job right now. I kind of got put on the spot. Oh yeah. Michael said, makes me wish Captain Hook was a character in One Piece. I mean, that you never know. It could happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Coco has K. Rool from the terrible 3D cartoon show as the profile picture. It says, I can't remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure in the cartoon, K. Rool moved in stop time.
What? Oh,
What?
like a Toon Force thing,
That's like a
yeah.
like a detective,
Yeah.
the dog detective. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's
McGrath.
crazy.
And
The-
then we have fake Adam Sandler
Oh.
Dan thought it was the real one at first. Considering voice K. Rool in the fan-made Return to Crocodile Isle, how likely are you to get Benedict Campbell to voice K. Rool in a death battle? I don't know.
Return to Crocodile Island was so good. That was before Bonanza came out. But yeah, there's a very fun sort of like fan animation of like a follow-up to the animated show.
The people yearn
which
for
is
K. Rool,
really cool.
man.
Yeah,
yearn
people
for
love K. Rool.
Oh, that's right. Here are
Like, look
the
at
two-
him.
Here are the
So
two that I
big.
really wanted to bring up to add extra insight to the matchup. Thor G says, I know how pirate versus crocodile matches go. I've seen Peter Pan.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm curious, which side were you arguing? Because at first, oh, well, no, it's full circle. It's crocodile, then hook, then crocodile again, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. And Morton Jensen says, Rool is a crocodile. He can swim, unlike Blackbeard.
He doesn't need to swim.
Blackbeard can't swim. That is true in the ocean.
That is true.
He's swimming
Blackbeard
like
cannot
regular
go
water.
into seawater without drowning.
Death roll.
Yeah.
Is that what they
Surprise!
He
Have
just
we
death rolls him into the water.
Have we actually seen King K. Rool in water though, or is this just like assuming?
Well, yeah,
That's a
I
good.
mean,
That's a good point. He only
haven't-
like.
I mean, there's no reason to think he couldn't swim, right? Like,
I
What if
mean,
he? What if he
Donkey
goes
Kong
in the
can
water
swim.
and then he just sinks in the bottom of the ocean because he has like this golden plate? You know.
He is
That's a
very
chest.
large. Is he buoyant? Like.
Oh, I don't know if he's buoyant. Maybe he might be like a hippo and he like walks across the floor of the river, you know?
Yeah. Okay, Kronos had also had a few super chats with some stuff on the matchup. So the couple we already covered, but the Kronos, he said, just to be absolutely clear, you guys don't think Blackbird is moon level because of the Onigashima being the size of the moon thing, right? Do you guys know what
don't-
that is?
No,
Onigashima is not the size
I-
of the moon, but that's
yeah,
not
no.
why it's
Okay.
out that high. It's
yeah.
but whatever. Yeah.
Curtis also said, he said whiteboards quakes, but I assume beards. Quakes weren't felt all around the world. We know this because the mother flames quakes were felt all over the world, and they're the strongest earthquakes in history, including Whitebeard. Also,
I don't think those
Rejoice?
encounter each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can still. It's just a higher tier of quake across the world.
Yeah.
Like distance doesn't necessarily equate strength of a quake.
I think it's literally narration that says the quake is felt around the world. I
Mhm.
believe that is the case.
All right, there we go. All right. Do you want me to I have so many. Do you want me to keep going?
No, we can jump into.
Okay.
The poll here, and then maybe cover some super chats in Champion Cast after this, or we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, final arguments. Let's start with. Well, I mean, it sounds like we already had our final argument for for Blackbeard.
I don't think we're topping that.
No.
So final argument for Rool.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Luis made an excellent point with his animation. It's hard to top that, right? But I will attempt to with facts and logic. The Yami Yami no Mi's Devil Fruit canceling would only work if he's touching K-Rool, which doesn't prevent any of K-Rool's like the tons of different like projectiles that he can use and throw, the rot that he can spew and create around the environment. Blackbeard would need to like consciously block those, which is why he does still have a problem in fights with Devil Fruit users. Like he doesn't instantly win against characters like Ace or Law. He is still able to struggle against them. Law, for instance, can teleport and is able to use that to good effect against Blackbeard, just like K-Rool. So K-Rool would not be, even with the Crystal Banana and Banandium Root, he would not be like, the fight would not be over with the Yami Yami no Mi canceling stuff. And he's also just way faster. Like the black hole thing, the characters in Mario Party can literally swim out of the pull of a black hole. And it's if you fail and get sucked into it and the black
Mario
hole
Party
explodes, then they survive it. So they're both fast enough and strong enough to survive an actual black hole versus a fake one. Much more powerful, much faster. He just rips Blackbeard to shreds.
Yeah. If you think
Okay.
if you think Mario Party is a good argument for the character winning, go ahead and vote for that.
Okay. Yeah, go
All
ahead
right.
and go for
Well, the
it.
poll is up. Go ahead and get your votes in. I'll just hit a few super chats. We have both Saro and Mr. Goodies mentioning that they just got a pitch call and are excited to talk to Liam and Sam. Thank you guys for supporting the show. Liam, don't blow this.
Jesus. Don't you fuck this up.
Don't you fuck this up, Liam.
Hey, what's going on? Okay, let's watch the pitch. Okay.
Michael says, will the pitch calls be recorded? So, maybe we should for the next time we do this, have maybe some clarification on this. The pitch calls are just private with the person who got it, right? So it's, if they want to record it, they can. They should just like let us know ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same sort of thing we did with the Kickstarter pitch calls. But we aren't going to be recording them and putting them up anywhere, right? Like that's not on us. Because you know, it's their private idea, their private pitch to us. It's up to them what they want to do with that.
I think there's some kind of mistake going on right now in the poll. I think the people will click on the wrong character.
Jesus.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think they accidentally click on the wrong character.
Okay. Should I redo the poll? I'll redo the poll. Hang on. Let me just redo the poll real quick.
Okay, now he's off screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that the poll is off screen.
Let's go.
Oh, Janguin with a super chat. Janguin had one earlier. He gave us some native lore. So yeah, I didn't have a native story today until Luis brought up the dreams. There's a story of a village girl who brought her dreams to life by recounting them to others. Many shenanigans ensued. Thank you for our check-in there, Janguin. And then Night Ghost gifted out his one special membership earlier. So thank you, Night Ghost.
Yeah, so I kid, of course. The winner of the poll is pretty handedly with 73% of the vote and then 70% of the new poll. King K. Rool, which is
Love 'em
kind of
both.
crazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is absolutely crazy. I really didn't think that people could see that animation and think otherwise.
I'm surprised.
We
I
are-
thought you had it
Yeah.
in the bag with that.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
No, me too. I guess I just I should lower the quality in my future episodes.
Ah,
Yeah,
make all my future episodes suck.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
are
I
you
think where you
bribing
really
them?
lost him, like you really had the mouth movements perfect until that one just flew away. Everything else, was spot on. I think that's really where you lost it.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. That's probably
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, guys.
Someone said, Luis, it's Mario Day. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Is that a good reason to vote for
Brutal.
King K. Rool? Because King K. Rool is
hang
like,
on,
I'm sorry,
guys.
the
We have
villain.
one chance to fix this. The poll's back up, just real quick. Just maybe just happen
Please.
to like.
Please click it, please.
We can perhaps save
There's
this.
still
No! I saw
No, no.
I saw Blackbeard get 100%. I was like, end the poll. And no, Blackbeard's got 36%. So sorry guys, death battle animation quality is gonna tank now.
No, don't worry. The
Uh,
animation's gonna be just as good as that animation. I'm gonna keep the quality up. Don't worry.
All right.
This
Well,
was a lot
thank
of fun.
you everybody for joining us for another Death Metal Cast. Again, stick around if you are a member of the YouTube channel. We will be moving into Champion Cast in just a minute, and you will be automatically moved into that. I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but that's the fun of Champion Cast.
We'll probably hit some super chats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably hit some of those as well. If you have not seen Cell vs. Metal Sonic, go check it out. Because man, Devil Artemis, Moro, and Duvad like knocked that one out of the park.
Man,
'Cause
yeah.
it looks so good.
And next time.
Yeah, and
next time.
next
Well,
time is Bakugo versus Reze, which is going to be crazy. it is such a cool fight. I'm so excited for you guys to see how the
There
fight
will be
looks.
explosions.
There will be
Guaranteed.
explosions. Lots of explosions. But man, it looks so fucking cool. I'm so excited for it. All right, we will see you guys at Champion Cast. And again, we have a bunch of live streams coming up in a bit. We got Ballot Banter tomorrow afternoon. We got Fireside Chat tomorrow evening. Both of those are on the Death Battle channel. And then this Friday on the Nightly Brew channel, we have our live stream at 1 p.m. Central. That's going to go over the Tomb of Horrors dungeon that these guys just went through, and we just wrapped up that
If you haven't watched the
trilogy
Tomb of
of D&D
Horrors,
streams.
Yeah, go
Yep.
go check it out. It was a
Yep.
wild ride and a lot of fun, except for one part. Fuck you, Ben. Everything else. Great.
All right, we'll see you all in Champion Cast in just a minute. Thank you so much for joining us for another Death Battle Cast. See you later.